Okay, on the next exercise, I want to concentrate on just basically touching the surface of double bass drumming from day one, getting out of the box, setting it up, and starting to play some basic double bass drum work. The way I approach my double bass drumming is the way I approach my rudiments and right the way through my drumming career of having to do all this sticking. I try and do the same with my feet now, and it's really important to stay disciplined. So we've got the double bass drum out, we've set it up, and the best one thing you want to do when you set the kit up and set the double bass drum up especially is you don't want your left foot coming back on yourself, so it's underneath your knee. You want it pretty much exactly the same angle, or personally for me, as your right foot. So you feel really comfortable, and you can just move across to the left to the hi-hat. Now, exercises double bass drum, like I say, you can approach them the same as the hands, but I like to do what I call is just basic call and answer. So, what we do two beats with the hands, right and left, and then right and left with the feet. Now, what you find is progressively through this double bass drum work, your right foot will leave your left behind, because obviously your left foot over the years has not had to do that much work because it's obviously stayed on the hi-hat as much as the right. So you'll find your left will need a lot more work than your right. So here we go. Once we're comfortable with that, stay on the snare, there's no need to go anywhere else. Once we're comfortable with that exercise, then we can start putting the right and the left hands around the kit. Just playing the same thing, same simple 4 notes. Moving on from that simple exercise, yet again talking about pedal setups, we can get the left foot playing the hi-hat and the bass drum. What we're going to do is exactly the same. Right foot, right hand, left hand. So we're playing this. But we're going to set up as if we're playing a groove. So the first right hands will be there. Play that once, then you open for the second time. So first time, second time. Here we go. Straightforward. So here we go. And you'll hear if it's right, the simple notation. Okay, moving on, we do quads, 4s. Go on, you can do 6s, 8s, but we'll move on to sort of fills later on. Now, to get you playing double bass drum in grooves, you know, we can all do the rocks of. We want to set up your right hand so it's grooving with your right foot. So we're basically playing single strokes of the feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Adding the right hand on the right foot. And they're obviously going to add the left hand as a backbeat, so this is what you get. We can obviously increase the right hand speed to play both feet, so you go. In context. And for you thrash players out there who want to learn all this blast beat sort of stuff, you can play exactly the same. So right hand and right foot versus left hand, left foot. So you get this. Played up to speed, and then you can do the whole Slayer Cradle of Filth thing, and you get this. That's all it is that. So there's basic double bass drumming. You can take it forward as you want. In the next sort of exercise, we'll cover some fills. Enjoy.